Hello, hello. Vienna was here early. So I see her in chat. Big hair, don't care. New sub here. I'll check back later and have a great live. Both those comments were earlier today, so they're not here now. Thank thank you to those two for being here early. Crafted Healing, hello. Oh, Vienna's back already. Hello, Vienna Styles. Vienna. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Good morning from AZ. Go touch grass. Nice screen name. Welcome. Is it I Powers or L Powers? Hi Ryan, happy new year. Happy new year. Hello, welcome. So we had some stuff planned for this live that I spoke about on yesterday's live. If you didn't see yesterday's live, maybe go back and watch it soon. I thought it was a pretty good live. We have a little bit of change of plans with today's stream. And I'll let you guys know what's up in a minute. Just gonna let a few people get in here. L Powers. Okay, got it. L Powers. Right now, I'm currently gonna be cooking some food here, and I'll explain why in a second. I'm basically getting my lunch, doing my lunch routine on live stream right now. You know what? I'll just go over everything that I'm doing. I'll give you my lunch routine. So I take 2 Nordic Omegas, and then these are basically fish oil with other omega-3s, and then this is a multivitamin. So I'm taking those right now. Tell you what, I have anxiety, and I stopped taking Prozac 3 years ago now. And when I got off Prozac, my anxiety shot through the roof. It was twice as bad as it was ever before. But I didn't want to be on Prozac anymore because I had side effects that I didn't like. Like I was always tired and I got pudgy, blah, blah, blah. So I got off the Prozac. Well, like I said, I had double the anxiety for 2 years off the Prozac, and I struggled with it a lot. I would have like full-blown anxiety attacks, like at least once a week. My chiropractor recommended fish oil. And he specifically recommended Nordic Naturals, this exact blend, the Ultimate Omega blend. I take 2 of these a day. After 6 to 8 weeks, I started seeing very positive effects. My anxiety started to slowly lower. Now I've been on this for like 11 months, and it probably cut my anxiety down by 75%. So I strongly recommend if you have anxiety and you don't want to take SSRI medication, Nordic Natural omega-3 blend, stay on it for at least 2 months before you start seeing benefits. It can take up to like 6 months before you start really seeing benefits, but just start taking it. It's really good for you. It was really good for my mental health. And not only that, it's good for your joints, it's good for your heart. I think it's good for like 6 different major things. So even if it doesn't help your mental health as much as it helped mine, it's going to help your body greatly in other ways. So I'll explain why I'm not booting up and preparing a Shanny video and getting ready to go over that here shortly. There's been a little bit of change of plans. Second thing I do with my lunch routine. If anybody is just joining, hello, welcome. I'm going over my lunch routine real quick. There's been a change of plans with today's stream. The stream's going to be a little bit shorter than what I anticipated it to be, and it's not going to be on the topic of Shanny and Rev, and I'll explain why momentarily when a few more people get in here. But I just wanted to at least go live, and instead of just canceling the live completely and not showing up, I wanted to at least put the message out there as to why the normal live isn't happening today. Before I put the message out, I'm just getting my lunch routine done because I have some stuff I got to do. So I'm doing that with you guys now live. Just took my omegas and my vitamin. Next step is a scoop of protein, which is Transparent Labs, very low calorie stuff for a high protein amount. 130 calories with 28 grams of protein. Loza, hello, welcome to the chat. Donna, hello, Donna. Big homie, what's going on, man? Welcome. Hi to you guys. Like I said, I'm going to explain what's going on here just a minute. I might as well just start explaining what's going on. And if anybody comes in after, I can recap. But originally, I had planned to go live. And if you're following along, next step, 5 milligrams of creatine. So originally I had planned to go live at 1 o'clock in 9 minutes from now. And we were going to do probably about a 2-hour stream. And I was going to go over a retro Shanny and Rev video like we did yesterday. However, it is snowing about double the amount that was anticipated here. So the forecast, we were only supposed to get maybe an inch of snow. And we're already well over the 2-inch snow mark, and it's still snowing at a good clip. Actually, let me look outside real quick. Yep, still snowing at a good clip here, and we're already over the 2-inch mark. Anything over 2 inches of snow, I have to go out and snow plow. And that means I have to leave here. My goal is to leave here by 1:45. So about 50 minutes, I got to be out the door. So because of that, I'm not able to do the stream that I intended to do today, which was going to be a review on one of the classic Shanny and Rev videos. 5 milligrams creatine tastes disgusting, so I put it in that small amount of water. I'm going to slam it and chase it with some regular water. Yeah. Yeah. Disgusting. Yeah. I always have to brush my teeth after taking that too because it makes them feel sugary and nasty. So yeah, I gotta bounce out of here in 50 minutes. I gotta be ready to go. And I didn't want to just cancel the live. I at least wanted to come live and explain why we're not doing the regular live that was planned today. So what I plan to do today, I'm not going to say what I plan to do today yet. It'll be a surprise. I'm going to do it on Monday. Tomorrow, it was supposed to be today and tomorrow, but tomorrow I got to be to my grandfather's house at 3 p.m. for football. And then I'll be at the gym from about 8 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. So I most likely won't have time to do that stream tomorrow. So I'm just going to be realistic. The stream I plan to do today is going to happen on Monday. So not only am I doing my normal lunch stuff, I'm also cooking some food right now to take with me. So when I'm out plowing, I gotta fucking, I better specify snow plowing. When I'm out snow plowing, um, when I'm out snow plowing, I can have food in the truck with me. Um, a lot of the foods by the time it gets late and I'm in a hurry is like really the I find I'm only around, gas stations or fast food, and I've really been trying to be very healthy lately. I'm actually down 20 pounds right now. So I'm cooking my food and taking it with me for dinner when I'm in the truck later. And chicken? No, I'm actually eating ground turkey. Um, I usually, when I go grocery shopping, 2 pounds. I'll buy 2 pounds of chicken, 2 pounds of 93% ground beef, and 2 pounds of ground turkey. Um, which usually gives me about 6 days of food. And then in the morning, I end up this is usually what I eat in the morning before I go to the gym. I'll have two of these. They have a little protein in them and they're not that high in calories, like 190 calories. Then when I come back from the gym, which usually ends up being around 11, this is what I normally do. What I'm showing you right now, I'll have my protein, creatine, my vitamins, supplements. Um, sometimes I'll just do a yogurt and eggs, uh, maybe a little meat on the side, and sometimes I'll just straight make a lunch, and I'll do chicken, ground beef, or ground turkey, and I usually mix it with one of these, which is long grain rice, 350 calories, or probably 1 to 2 times a week for dinner. I'll use this mac and cheese here. It's a pretty healthy mac and cheese, 14 grams of protein. It is higher in calories if you eat the whole thing. It is 560 calories for the whole box. So that's why I only do that mac and cheese like 1 to 2 times a week. Let me catch up with the chat here. Sounds like me taking NyQuil. I'm assuming you're talking about when I took the creatine. Yeah, ugh, disgusting. Now, I'm a rice connoisseur. I love rice. Before I started buying these sealed packs, which all I have to do is open the top there and I'm going to put it in the microwave for 90 seconds, I would say, fuck no, I'm not doing that microwave bullshit. Like, rice is easy to make. I'll just put my rice in the water and boil it, right? Well, I tried it. Somebody convinced me, hey, just try it. It tastes like normal boiled rice. I can't even tell the difference. The downside it's expensive. It's a lot more expensive than um, just buying rice in bulk and putting it in the pan. But for me, it's worth the convenience. I only go through 6 or 7 of them a week, so I'm like, it's worth the convenience. On the ground turkey, I'm gonna throw some onion powder. Also gonna throw some garlic powder. And crushed red pepper. I should probably slow down on the hot sauce and the crushed red pepper. My asshole's been burning lately, but I love it. Give me 1 second. I'm going to let Sadie out and then I'll catch up with the chat. Okay. Oh yeah, it is snowing at a good clip out still. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate you. I love Kodiak. Yeah, I like it too. It's for a higher calorie like breakfast or snack, it's pretty healthy stuff. Sadie likes to go out in the backyard and make sure there's no birds or squirrels around. So she'll sit out there, stand guard, protect the house, and then she'll bark at the squirrels and birds. So just like that, the rice is done. And literally, once I put it in the bowl, it tastes like regular rice. I'm right here. Don't worry, I'm coming. I'm also going to eat. I'm gonna eat a yogurt right now. Oinkos or Oinkos, I guess is how you pronounce it. 15 grams of protein, only 90 calories in one of these. Pretty healthy shit here. Lick the cover clean, don't forget. So to anybody coming in right now, this was not supposed to be the live today. I was gonna do a coverage on Shanny and Rev today on a retro video, but it is snowing like triple the amount we were supposed to get here. So I have to go out and snowplow in about 50 minutes, which was not originally anticipated. So I'm live just getting my shit together to get out the door, cooking dinner for tonight, and also cooking some food to eat right now. So instead of just canceling the live, I figured I'd do this live while I'm getting ready to go and just let you all know what's going on and why the normal live isn't happening today instead of just canceling it and not being here at all. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about my asshole burning from spicy shits. Smashly, hello. Jenny from the D, hello. Gorgor, hello. Anybody that's come in, Lauren, hello. Thank you all for being here. Mima, hello. Hi Ryan, I love the cook. I love a cooking stream. Yeah, it's not much of a cooking stream. I uh, I wouldn't call myself a cook. I can do basic shit, but I got the ground turkey going right here on a pan, which is my dinner for when I'm out plowing tonight. Um, I'll catch up with the chat here momentarily. I'm just flipping everything in here. Come on. So originally, when I tried ground turkey, I was eating the 91% lean, 91% lean, 1% fat. And I did that for a few weeks. 2 nights a week, I would have it. And I always dreaded that night when it was ground turkey. But as of recently, I switched to 93%. And it only has 40 more calories per quarter pound. So I always do a half a pound per meal. So for the 99%, for the 99%, it's like 240 calories for a half a pound. For the 93%, it's I think like 300 calories. So for the extra 60 to 80 calories, it tastes so much better. I was like, fuck this, I'm going to 93. Smashley says, hi everyone, take care of yourself at home. I'm here lurking. Hope everyone, thank you for stopping by, Smashley. Lauren says, I like to be healthy, but my obsession with chocolate is unhealthy. Well, before I started this diet that I'm currently on, I am a whore for sweets. Ice cream, shoo, all summer long. But the difference in the summer is I'm working 7 days a week outside in the heat. I'm waking up at 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm working by 7, and I'm working till 6 p.m. sometimes, 6, 7 days a week. So I can eat a little worse in the summer, and it doesn't affect me too much. In the winter, I really am only working when I have to snow plow, and for that, I'm in the truck most of the time, so I don't get much of a workout. So during the winter, I definitely have to be on a diet to not get super fat. And I have been working out a lot the last 6 weeks, which helps a lot as well. My body feels really good. Um, they want us to eat healthy and eat healthy foods, but hell, these days no one can afford to do that. Donna, so I've always heard that eating healthy is so expensive. I guess it depends on what you want to eat, because here's what I'll say. Before I went on this diet, I probably only cooked 2 times a week, right? And I would eat out 4 or 5 days a week. I probably spent $400 a week on food because I ate out so much. Nowadays, just to get a dinner for one person to pick it up to go, you're spending $30 minimum. If I want to get food at McDonald's, it's going to fill me up. It's going to cost me $20. I'm able to buy food for the entire week, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for $140 to $150. And it's all healthy stuff. Give me 1 second. I gotta let it in. Couldn't find the towel to dry her off. Come on. Oh yeah, you're nice and wet. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, come on. Ooh, good baby. Where's your good baby? You are so. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm just drying her paws off right now. Okay. All right. There you go. 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, I only spend about 140 to 150 bucks a week on everything, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 6.5, 7 days. And so I'm spending like a third of the money I was before. Amy, hello, welcome to the stream. For anybody just coming in, this was not our normally scheduled live stream today. I was originally planning to go live and review one of Shanny and Rev's older streams, just like we did yesterday. But it is snowing here, about triple the amount. It's still not a lot of snow, so I'm not trying to make it sound like we got hammered with snow, but it's triple what we were supposed to get, enough to where I have to go out and snow plow now. So because of that, I got to be out the door in about 40 minutes. And instead of just canceling the live, I wanted to at least come on here and go live while I was getting my shit ready to get out the door and let everyone know what's going on instead of just canceling the live and not doing anything at all. So right now I'm just cooking myself dinner to bring with me and eating a light lunch. Speaking of Sadie, that reminds me, don't eat yellow snow, Ryan. Yeah. I got the hubby in the kitchen making me bacon and egg sandwiches. I'm blessed. That sounds good. Gorgor, I got a sweet tooth too. Yeah. So during the summer, one of the places we service sells ice cream, and I would get ice cream. I probably got ice cream 7 nights a week from June to late October. It was bad. So I've been on a pretty healthy food journey for almost 2 months now, and I'm feeling a lot better, and I'm losing weight. I still got a ways to go. I want to lose about 15 more pounds and put on about 10 pounds of muscle, but I'll get there. Really good bad boy healthy food says really healthy food is not expensive. Vegetables are dirt cheap. Buy meat in bulk. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm spending like a third of the money I was before when I was eating not too great. Uh Jeff, hello. Welcome to the stream, Jeff. Donna says ice cream will be my downfall, especially Bluebell banana pudding. If you haven't tried it, you're missing out. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll eat all flavors of ice cream. I love Oreos. I just love fucking dessert, no matter what kind of dessert it is. And right now, I would say I'm at a point where I'll have a cheat day once every 2 weeks, roughly. And when I say a cheat day, I'm still relatively good. I'm staying under 2,500 calories. Day to day, I'm staying under 125 calories. On my cheat day, I'll probably have 2,800 calories. But what I do is I'll have a healthy breakfast, and then I won't eat anything until dinner, and then I'll have like a semi unhealthy dinner, which puts me at like 2,800 calories for the day. Meanwhile, there you go. It's not expensive to eat healthy. Drop the breads, cook kitchen for yeah. As long as you're the only problem is my goddamn sink. I'm doing dishes every fucking day, cooking 3 times a day. I run the dishwasher literally every day. Every other day I run the dishwasher. But I'm washing a pan. I'm washing a pan twice a day. It's a pain in the ass sometimes. But what I will say is those times that I do eat out, it makes it that much more rewarding. Like, I used to order takeout every day, every other day, sometimes twice a day. You get sick of the food in the area, I would tap out every place in 1 week, and it's like, what do I get now? I'm sick of all the food around here. So the one thing I will say about cooking for yourself is when you do finally eat out, it's a nice reward. Okay, so my ground turkey looks to be done, and I'm just gonna pack it up with some rice for dinner tonight, and then after that, I'm gonna make myself a light lunch, and then I'm gonna head out and start snowplowing. Yep, looks ready. All right. Yeah, so Donna, my hack on eggs, right? There's 2 reasons why I do eggs this way. I'm probably actually about to do eggs right now, so I'll show you guys exactly how I do it. Eggs are expensive for one, and they're high calorie. So, if I were to eat 4 eggs, that's like probably close to 300 calories for 4 eggs. So, if the trick is buy this egg whites in the bottle, and they last forever. I bought this one probably the last week of December, and it doesn't expire till February 26th. So buy egg whites, right? Make sure you shake them every time. Here's the ground turkey. ground turkey. What I do is I take 2 eggs. I take 2 eggs and then I use the rest egg whites. And the egg whites for 3 tablespoons of egg whites is only 25 calories, and it's only 1 gram less of protein per egg. So I'll use 2 eggs and then fill about 2 eggs worth of eggs with the whites. So I get 4 eggs worth of eggs with only using 2 eggs. And then not only am I saving a lot of calories, but I'm also saving money on the eggs because the egg whites are much cheaper than the egg. Ryan, that yogurt you're eating has a lot of sugar. Try to switch to plain if you can. So the the one I'm using has no added sugars. Any sugar in it is natural sugar. Um, it might be a little bit higher on the sugar, but I have an app that I pay to use. It counts all my nutrition. Um, and I have one of those yogurts every day. So, um, the all my stuff by the end of the day, like my sugar usually ends up coming under by a fair amount. So if I was over on sugar by the end of the day with what I'm eating, I might consider switching out the yogurt. But because I'm not because I'm not over, I'm not too concerned about it for me personally. So I'm mixing the egg whites in. You lose all the nutrients from the yolk though. So I know for me the main thing I'm looking for out of the eggs is protein, and 1 egg is like 6 milligrams of protein, and 1 serving of egg whites is 5 milligrams. So for me, it's worth it to only take in one third of the calories and only lose 1 gram of protein. Uh, Good, you're watching your sugars. Yeah, so I use an app, and it I keep an eye on everything. So my sugar is in good shape. The only area I struggle is I get hungry like around 7 to 9 p.m. And so I try to save some calories for that time frame. So it's a battle for me to come. Sometimes it's a battle for me to come in under my. I always come in under, but the battle is not being hungry between 7 and 9 p.m. So it's a battle for me to come in under my calories, save something to snack on late at night. And when I mean snack on, I usually have like, I don't know, lately I've been having a Kodiak at night, which isn't the best idea, but it's what I've been craving late at night. Ideally, I'll try to have an apple or two or something like that, or I'll have an apple in like 1 serving size of non-salted cashews. But it's a battle for me to be able to have that snack around 7 to 9 p.m. and come in under my calorie intake and still hit my protein goal. Because usually the snack I'm saving for around 8 p.m. in most cases is something that isn't gonna have much protein. What I really need to get myself in the habit of doing is that snack around 8 p.m. just a can of tuna, and but I just crave something sweet at those hours, so it's a battle. I'm coming to grips with the fact my favorite drink, aloe water, has more sugar than soda pop. I wonder why I'm not losing weight. Yeah, it's a surprise sometimes to find out what things have sugars, like high sugars. I'm so lazy with the eggs. I'm literally making, I always make them in the microwave because I don't have to clean a pan, and it just, they're made perfect every time. There's no burning, there's no nothing. I just put the time in, they come out perfect, and then I just wash the bowl. I don't have to wash a pan. I've weighed 110 pounds since high school many years, but I'm 5 foot. That's a good weight for 5 foot. I cannot, Wildflower Girl says, I cannot stand sugar and candy, yuck, but I love salt and I can't eat unless I have hot sauces. It hurts so bad, but it's so good. Yeah, I relate. I used to be able to eat hot everything when I was younger, and nowadays, the hotter I eat, the more my asshole burns. My problem with the nuts is I don't have the ability to stop. Yes, it's bad. I can't eat the nuts out of nuts or cashews out of the container, because if I do, before I know it, I eat half the fucking thing. So I literally have to weigh out the serving size, put it on a plate, and then walk away and then eat them somewhere else away from the canister of nuts. Because if I do, I'll just fucking keep throwing them back and throwing them back. I could eat a whole fucking thing of them, no fucking problem. So there's my eggs. Hang on. It's burning my hand, so give me a second and I'll get it up higher to show you. There's dinner. The ground turkey is underneath the rice there. Handful of walnuts or pistachios. Yeah, I love them all. Aloe water is a drink you buy 1.5 liter in green bottles. I thought I was healthy. Mm. Yeah, sometimes they try to trick you, like veggie straws. I used to think they were healthy, and then I found I don't know, I just never did the research on them or anything. They're just regular fucking chips that they dye with like a veggie powder. Like there's nothing veggie about them at all. You might as well just eat baked chips if you're gonna eat veggie chips. Mm. Thought I was forgetting something. Hot sauce on the eggs. Way too much, of course. But the good thing about at least the hot sauce I use, 0 calories. So there's the egg. God damn it, it's still hot. Smoke in my hand. I love to put sweet and fire pickles in my tuna. Dude, pickle juice and pickles. If you take tuna and some pickles and cut the pickle up, a little bit of pickle juice, and then make a ramen noodle and mix that all together, whew, that's good. Holy shit, Donna. Yeah, Donna, at that point, you should just be eating whatever you can eat, whatever your appetite will allow you to eat. Just fucking eat and eat and eat. Pistachios have a new flavor, which are chili roasted. Jenny, that does sound good. Flour girl, I lied. I love ketchup. That has a ton of sugar. I love ketchup too. Ketchup on eggs. Ketchup on eggs is amazing, but I try to stick with the hot sauce because it's not as bad. God damn. Hot. You struggle with Hellman's. This is a good mayo right here. Now, it's still gonna be high in calories because mayo is fucking high in calories, but this mayo is like definitely the most natural. Sir Kensington Classic Mayo. Take one of these the next time you're at the store, right? Take a Hellman's mayo, look at the ingredients, and then take the Sir Kensington and look at the ingredients. This is so much better for you than the Hellman's. The ingredients in the Sir Kensington is sunflower oil, cage-free egg yolk, water, vinegar, salt, cane sugar, lemon juice, citric acid, lemon oil. That's it. Look at a Hellman's. It's like at least double the amount of green ingredients. I like to mix ketchup and hot sauce on eggs. I've never mixed that, but I think I would love it because I really love both of them on eggs. Mima, so I'm gonna warn you, it's gonna taste significantly different than Hellman's because the Hellman's is so like has so much shit in it. But if you can get used to the taste of the Sir Kensington, it's a lot better for you. It's still high calories, but the ingredient list is like cut in half. Yeah, ketchup and hot sauce on eggs does sound delicious. So I'm gonna be bouncing out of here in probably 15 minutes as soon as I finish these eggs. And probably be working right till midnight. It's currently 1:30 my time. Probably get to my first one by 2:15 roughly. And probably out till midnight, 1 a.m. roughly. This is the best hot sauce in my opinion. I'm not saying like hotness wise it's the best. It's definitely not the hottest hot sauce, but flavor wise, I don't like super hot anymore. I like a good flavorful hot sauce. And I know this one's one of the most popular, so I'm not saying anything new here or like I'm not being, you know, outside of the box. This is one of the most popular ones, but Frank's Red Hot, 0 calories, and I to me the flavor is just the best. Sure, other people will have other opinions, and everyone has their own taste, you know. Bellini, Bellini, what's going on? Go back and watch my live from yesterday, Bellini or Bellini, Benelli. Go back and watch my live from yesterday, Benelli, and you'll see who these people are. I'm gonna be doing another live stream on them Monday. Today I was supposed to be doing another live stream watching one of their videos, but we got way more snow. Um, we got way more snow here than than what was forecasted, so I have to go out and work. Bellini is an alcoholic wine drink. Benelli, Benelli, if you start watching these people, you will end up consuming days and days worth of content. You won't be able to stop if you get sucked into it. Benelli's one of the people from my channel from before when I used to do content. He's an asshole. Big homie, what flavors am I vaping? So I quit vaping coming up on a year ago now. It's been 10, 11 months since I vape. You work at Boeing now? Damn. Good for you. You're still living in the same state? Yeah, I quit vaping. It's almost a year, but I still do nicotine. I quit vaping, but I'm hooked on these fuckers. 3 milligram Velos. Okay. Just about wrapping everything up here. Wipe down my stove really quick. Don't forget this phone. Oh, that I was wondering if you. Oh, the top was open on the shaker. Fuck. God damn it. There's chocolate protein shake everywhere. It looks like Shanny's cat litter all over my floor. Ugh. Ah. Disgusting. Okay, I gotta slam this down and put this cup in the sink. All right. Well, people, thank you to the people that stuck around. I'm about to we want a snowplow cam. I would have to get a mount for my windshield. It would honestly be like too much to like hold the phone because I have one hand on the wheel and I'm going forward and reverse with my other hand, and then I also have the snowplow remote, so I'm doing two things with my right hand, steering with the left. It's a lot. So I would have to get a dash. Maybe if I get a dash mount, I'll do it in the future. Um, but I appreciate everyone that was here. Benelli, you can't, there is no chat right now because one of them is in a mental hospital and we don't know when they're getting out. The other one was in a mental hospital and he is assumed to be out, but their house got condemned, so we don't know where they are. So as of right now, we don't know where they are and they haven't streamed in a few days. So, but You will be banned in the chat if you say anything bad. Yeah. But go back when you get a second. Watch the live stream I did from yesterday. You can look at the condition that they left their apartment in Colorado, and I also give a little bit of rundown on what's going on. Uh, L Powers. I never had a vape shop. I used to do vape reviews, so I would I got sent product to review, and I was mainly into the high end vape scene where the products were like a lot of money. So I never had a shop. I just did reviews, and I had a group on. Well, I still have a group on Facebook, but I don't run it anymore. Okay, guys, thank you for being here. I really got to hit the road. Whoever said stay safe, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to ignore anyone in chat. I just got a million things going on. Thank you all for being here. Monday, we're gonna do our regularly scheduled stream. The one we were supposed to do today, we will do it on Monday. Thank you all for being here and have a great weekend. If you have snow, stay warm, drive safe. Thank you all.